Hallucinate naturally. Tips for hallucinating. Learn to have visual and auditory hallucinations. Maybe it's the end of the month and you're running low on drug money, or maybe you're afraid of becoming another in the distinguished line of acid casualties. Fact is, there's an ever-growing list of reasons not to meddle in the world of narcotics. Bad for your health, bad for the environment, possibly a boon to more dastardly worldwide crime. And yet, there's also an ever-growing list of reasons why we all want to escape reality from time to time, isn't there? You're here for some good, clean hallucinatory fun without ingesting any substances, legal or illegal. And I'm your pusherman, and once you're done with this article, I recommend you check out Brainwave Entertainment. Their site has dozens of ways to help you attain an altered state of consciousness. Check out these easy ways to hallucinate without taking drugs. You can try auditory hallucinations as well as visual hallucinations. Here are some tips for hallucinating naturally. Wake and no bake. Do you see those blinds in your window? Hopefully they're drawn nice and tight, especially if you partook of any of those aforementioned substances the night before. They look like alternating dark and light stripes, don't they? But wait, it gets even better, man. Look at them a few moments longer. Let your eyes relax and unfocus a little bit as you stare at those blinds. Slowly you'll start to perceive strange movement, not movement with wind or any other current, but as if the blinds were moving like a column of stacked snakes all in the same direction. Others will see the snakes not moving so much as stretching in a rather unwholesome way. Good. Whether you see the slither or the stretching, this is a good, gentle hallucination to ease you into your day. Or, is it? Here comes the sun. Do. If you want to see something that isn't really there, or see it in a way that doesn't actually conform to what we call reality, then look to the horizon on a sunny day. Look at the air above a hot grill. Look at the pavement stretching out before you on a long, straight highway. What do you see? Everything is wavy, right? On really hot days, you can look in the distance and see familiar forms totally distorted and fragmented by silver bands, everything flapping as if the wind were blowing it. I hallucinate. Doesn't have much of a ring to it. Trip was taken already, but you can use technology to achieve natural hallucinations. By staring into a kind of hypnotic, moving image, you can ultimately get a pretty fun little taste of visual hallucination. Check these out. http://www.neve.com/estirobe http://www.youtube.com/watch?v=vn1 4G. Make it full screen. I'm seeing stars. Now that nightfall has come and the stars are appearing, you can't hope for mirages or window blinds to inspire your hallucinations. But those were just the gateway hallucinations. This SHT will really FCK you up. You ready? Go out into an open, preferably grassy space without a lot of light pollution. Look up at the stars, and pick a bright one straight above you that can easily command your attention. With your eyes glued to that bright star, spin your body around and around in full circles. Keep spinning for as long as you comfortably can, and then stop spinning and bring your gaze level again. The whole world will be tilting and spinning as if you were incredibly drunk. You'll very likely stagger around and fall, totally losing your sense of what's up and what's down. If at first you don't succeed, spin more the next time. And some say that the effect is stronger if you choose a star that isn't directly above you, but off to the side a bit. Hypnopomp and circumstance. Some people can never remember their dreams, which may seem like either a pity or a blessing, depending on whether you're the lots of flying and hot sex type or the giant alien earwigs with machine guns type. But if you do have a healthy dream life, you've probably experienced the hallucinatory phenomenon known as hypnopomp. It's what happens when you slowly emerge from a dream but are still trying to make sense of the real world around you. This sort of inertia results in strange hallucinations, like shadows altering their shape and reaching out at you, or shapes and forms twisted into fantastic objects and creatures that gradually retreat back into their normal, real-world identities. Like any hallucinatory experience, it can be great trippy fun or utterly terrifying. You might even swear that there's a vicious baby pig poised to leap on you and inflict hideous bodily harm. I know I did. If you want to dream, you must give up sleep. Was that Yoda? Or Yuban? No matter, after 48 hours without sleep, you might start to believe they're one and the same. It's amazing what the human mind will do on little or no sleep. Lots of people experience flashing lights where none exist. Travelers on the road might lose their authentic perception of reality to such an extent that they feel like they're not moving at all, or that everything around them is entirely flat, hills, overpasses, you name it. Dramatic hallucinations, not only visual hallucinations, but auditory hallucinations as well, can occur after only 48 hours. But don't operate any heavy machinery, please. The O2 face. News flash: your brain needs oxygen to function normally. When you deprive your body of oxygen, the body goes into safety mode, as it were. Only the necessary functions continue. As you deprive your body of oxygen, you will hallucinate, guaranteed. Here's another news flash, though: oxygen deprivation leads to cell death and, ultimately, death. Not recommended. Water everywhere. Nor is water deprivation recommended. It's true that dehydration causes you to hallucinate, though the level of necessary dehydration varies from person to person. If you're walking through the desert, this method can be combined with the mirage from step 2, a pretty potent cocktail. But as with oxygen deprivation, if you make a mistake, it's likely to be your last mistake. You came here for natural and probably safe methods to hallucinate, and this sure as hell isn't safe. What an all too short trip this article has been. These hallucinating tips will help you find easy ways to hallucinate. In closing, say no to hard drugs, but yes to every other mind-altering, perception-broadening experience life has to offer. Discover many other ways to mess with your mind, and please share them with other readers on this article.